So if you're anyone like, if you're like me and you have some tight hips, like I said, I usually use a blanket. I'll fold my blanket up and come to sit on the blanket. And that allows my knees to fall over. Just allows me to prop up a little bit more. So I'd like you to find a seated, comfortable position. If you've been in this position for too long with crossed legs, go ahead and let your legs come out straight if that works better for you. I'm going to keep mine crossed for right now. And just allow your hands to plant down onto your knees. And we're just going to start with some circles. So we just want to warm up the joints here. We're going to cause some fire or some compassion for our hips. So I want you just to move forward. And what you'll see is as we do these circles, you're going to bring your heart forward and then back. And you can like round the spine a little bit here. We're just getting some movement in here after we sat in stillness for a little bit. And you can start to turn your breath on, maybe as you inhale when you move back, and exhale as you bring your heart forward. Good, starting to open up those hip joints. Maybe the lower back, this might feel really good in the lower back. Good, next time your heart's up around your knees, just switch. And you can take it as big as you like or as small. And just simply notice what's showing up. Good. And just come to stillness. Now, this is where you're going to use your pillows. You can take your pillows and stack them in front of you. We're going to do a cross-legged fold. Again, we're going to be here for about 2 minutes, or about 3 minutes here. So I want you to be super comfortable. So again, you can put your legs out in front of you and stack those pillows up. I have more. You just want to stack them up nice. You don't want to smash your face into them, so you want to be able to breathe. But stack as much as you want up. And it's okay to let your head hang as well. So whatever feels good for you in this moment. If you are cross-legged, just go ahead and crawl your fingers forward. And let's just take a pause here before we totally melt down, because we never want to move quickly into a pose. We want to take steps, just like we want to take steps into life. We want to take steps into our pose. So just pause here for a moment as you start to lean forward. Your heart's coming forward and your hips, your butt cheeks are still on the mat. You're not lifting up. If you are, I want you to crawl your fingertips back. So take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Maybe crawl a little bit further. See how that feels. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. And then when you're ready, you're going to just come down onto whatever feels comfortable for you. So if you need a little bit more, you can stack your hands. If you don't want to smash your face into the pillows, come to the side. And I want you to be able to open those hips up, that lower back, and fold into yourself. Folding into yourself is very comforting. It's grounding. And let's just take some time here and breathe. Letting go of the back of the neck. If you're feeling tension there, just breathe into that space, releasing the tension on the exhale. Releasing any tension in your arms. Your arms are holding you up. Just try to let them go. Just going a little deeper if you can. Breathing in and releasing on the exhale. Release the tension. And then slowly starting to come up, one vertebrae at a time. Take your time. There's no rush. And softly put your head back onto your shoulders. Release your hands down. We're going to take a few sun breaths. So with your palms facing up, inhale, reach up towards the sky. Your head can fall back. Your eyes can look up if your head and neck allow. If not, look straight ahead. Exhale, release. The palms down. Good. Inhale. Reach up. So you're grounded down through those hips. You're reaching through the fingertips. Exhale, release. Good. Take the right hand and maybe you need to tent the fingertips down onto the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up overhead. So we'll be opposite. Good. Let's just stretch out that side body. Take the left hip down again to the mat if it's starting to rise up. Take a few breaths here, in and out. Good. Release the left arm down. Inhale, reach the right arm up overhead. Lean over to the left. Reach out to open that right side body. Breathe in and out. Good. Come back. Awesome. You're going to take your fingertips and place them right behind you. Again, they can be tented, meaning they look like this on the floor. And just crawl those fingertips back just a little bit. Squeeze those shoulder blades and lift the heart. Breathe into the heart here. Good. Feel some opening in those shoulders and the chest wall. Last deep inhale. Fill the heart up. Fill the chest up. Awesome. Release. Good. You're going to take your pillows, place them aside, and you're going to grab your blanket for this one. So we're going to move into a heart opener. So with the blanket, you want to roll the blanket up. And if you don't have a blanket, you can use a towel. You can also use the pillows if you wish. So you're going to roll it up. And this is going to go right underneath your shoulder blade. So it's going to pop your heart up. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you. Lay down. And again, all your movements are super slow, super comforting. And you're going to lay right down. And that blanket is gonna ever so softly just pop your heart up towards the ceiling. And then you're gonna let your arms fall down by the sides. Now, option, if this is too big, too much for your neck, you can take a pillow and pop that right behind you. All right, completely up to you. Let your legs fall out in front of you. If you'd like to take bound ankle, you can place the bottoms of your feet together. This is completely up to you. So finding whatever feels good for you here. Again, the towel or the rolled up blanket should be right underneath your shoulder blades so you feel that heart rising up. And let's breathe into the heart space. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Beautiful job. And let's just start to float away here, opening up our heart space to receive all the love. Soften across the collarbones. Maybe tilt the head back just a bit to open up the neck. Releasing any further tension. Allowing yourself to completely relax and drop in. Slowly starting to deepen the breath. Bend both of your knees, place the feet flat on the floor. Take a breath in. And on your exhale, just roll over to your left or your right side. Using the bottom hand to push yourself up. Beautiful. So we're going to go into our next pose, which is going to be a twist. So you can go ahead and grab your pillows again. We'll start on the left hip. If you're on your right hip, it's okay, but you're gonna come to sit onto your left or your right hip, and those pillows are gonna come right up against that hip, okay? And you're gonna just stack your knees together. Good. Give me a moment to get into this pose. Awesome. And then when you get there, I want you just to inhale, reach up, and on your exhale, you're going to frame the pillows and then allow your chest to come down. And then let your cheek lay onto the pillow. Good. We're going to be here for about 1.5 minutes until we switch to the other side. So again, using your breath to guide you into dropping in. Slowly sliding your hands down to frame the pillows. And on your next inhale, pressing yourself up. Now you can use the pillows to just move the pillows, or you can move your entire body. But before we do that, let's just take a soft counter twist. So with your knees still stacked, just twist over to your right. Just take a nice little counter twist here. Maybe gaze over your right shoulder. Good. Exhale, release. And then again, just moving the legs or the pillows or yourself. Let's bring the pillows up against the right hip this time. Getting nice and tall, bringing your hands to frame. And then coming on down. Now, you can come onto the right face cheek or the left, depending on what feels good for you. And let's rest here. Using your exhale to drop it a little more. Release. Just starting to deepen the breath, slide those hands down and press on up. Awesome. Trying to keep that low, comforting energy that you may be experiencing. Let's come down into our final posture tonight of Shavasana. Go ahead and feel free to put your pillows under your knees if you wish. Sometimes that takes some pressure off the lower back. You're going to just allow yourself to come on down to the mat. Arms are going to fall out. Palms facing up to receive. Your toes can splay out to the side. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, side out, and completely let go and drop in for these few moments of stillness and peace. Slowly start to deepen the breath. Wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Rock your head from side to side, massaging the back of the head. And when you're ready, pulling your knees into your chest and giving yourself a nice big hug. Showing yourself some love, maybe rocking back and forth, side to side. And then coming to lay onto your left side. Allow the top hand to push you back up. Eyes are still closed. Come back to a seated, comfortable position. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your head. And give gratitude for yourself for showing up this evening to give yourself care, attention, through setting intentions for your emotional, your mental, your physical, and your spiritual well-being. And just reflect back on some of those intentions that you set, the action steps that you will take to assure your intentions become reality. And I thank you again for joining me this evening. And may love and health go with you wherever you go. Namaste.